Hey there, it's the Yard Buddha, and I wanted to do a little test here of this high lift blade for the Ego Select Cut. This is the Select Cut XP model, new for 2021, and I am in the midst of doing a grass kind of overseeding project here in my front yard, and I just dethatched all of this kind of front area, at least 2/3 of it. And now I'm going to use the mower to suck it up. Normally I like to bag everything, or like to mulch everything, and so I use this gator blade, which I haven't changed since I got it. But now we're going to use this high lift blade, which is much better for creating like a vacuum to suck up leaves and hopefully grass clippings as well. So I'm going to install that on. Alright, so this is the first time of me changing the blade on this, so I just wanted to show anyone else who may be their first time as well. But there is a hole right here, stabilizer hole, to prevent the blades from spinning. So you just stick a screwdriver in there, and then these are 11/16 inch nuts. So you get your wrench. Sorry. So you get the idea. So that's all I'm going to do is take those two off, and then you actually have to take this shaft one off as well. Put the top blade back on, and then just put the lower blade back on there as well, and make sure it says which side. It says bagging lower blade, this side facing grass. So even for us dummies, we can figure that out. Alright, we got this lower high lift blade put on here. Took me less than 5 minutes. Pretty easy. You do have to use two different size sockets to take it off. I think that's 11/16 and that's a 9/16, but then you just put the screwdriver in the other way, crank it down, and we're good to go. Let's go do some sucking. So, final results. I got everything out of here. It is gone. Everything is nice and picked up. Sucked it up. I got an entire giant bin of it. However, Ego results, I am going to give a 6 out of 10 because I had to make 2 or 3 passes just to suck everything up. I love this mower, and I really wished I could give that high blade sucking blade a good review, but I can't. This just doesn't have the torque. This doesn't have the sucking power to lift it up. If you want, you can go over your yard 2 or 3 times and pick things up, but it's mainly for just mulching. And I switched out the high lift blade for the mulching blade, and it did almost as good with the mulching blade that I normally use, maybe even a little bit better than the high lift blade. It was just spraying grass out the left and the right, and I'm not quite sure what the exact problem was, but it is not meant for thatch or long grass, maybe like light leaves or light pine needles and stuff. And so I brought out my gas guzzling Craftsman that I've been using for 20 years, just blowing carbon and gas all over the place, and that thing just sucked everything up in one pass, no problem. So if I just to give you any advice, don't get rid of your gas mower if you're going to do any dethatching and want to suck up a whole bunch of grass off the top. This thing works awesome. I love it for my weekly mulching of my yard. It's so nice. So that's what it's meant for. So hopefully you guys learned a little something from this. Thank you for watching. See you later.